Welcome to Joshua's Poppin' Corner. I'm Joshua. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. This is going to be part 2 of my birthday haul. I'm pretty excited to show you guys what else I got. I might turn it into 3 pieces, we'll see. But either way, I got some really good stuff to show you. First up is pretty awesome. I got the first ones I'm going to show I got from Barnes & Noble, and this one is a piece of my collection. It has got me where I've almost completed the collection. I'm super stoked. It is going to be Allison from the Breakfast Club. Look at that. That is awesome. The only one I am missing is literally going to be Claire. This is awesome. I am stoked on finishing this one. Hopefully I'll find Claire somewhere and have the complete Breakfast Club. But until then, Allison is a super cool pop, and I'm very excited to have her in my collection. This Allison is super cool. I love the sandwich she's making. I love her skirt, her Converse. They got a stand so she stands really well. They even got her bag, her hair and everything. The whole setup of Allison is really, really good. Even her hands are really detailed. I like this pop. Okay guys, so that Breakfast Club pop is super cool, but the next ones are all gonna be a little bit different. They're gonna be pop rocks. And anyone knows me knows I love rock and roll, I love hip hop, I love country, I love all music. So any Funko Pop that's a pop rocks is right in my alley. So first off, we're gonna go, I guess kinda not newer, but as new as I got, and then back to the classical more so. And the first one is gonna be the Oops, I Did It Again Britney Spears. I grew up around Britney Spears. Me and my sister and our friends used to have like a CD that we'd jump on the trampoline and just listen to on repeat and stuff. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of CDs and stuff like that. I won't lie, Britney Spears, Blink 182, I had, like I said, Blink 182, all affected my childhood and some way or another changed and morphed who I am today. So yeah, this is a really cool one. Let's pull it out. So this pop has so much attitude. I was obsessed with Britney Spears, and I remember this outfit, I remember this song. I just think this is awesome overall pop. And then the air bubble, this is actually attached to her so you don't have to worry about it falling off. And her outfit and everything is like from the Oops, I Did It Again music video. This is all beautiful. I honestly think they did a great job for Britney Spears on this one, and it's just nostalgic. It takes me back to being a kid and just probably one of my first crushes. This is an awesome pop. What do you guys think? Okay, so the next one's a little more personal. It reminds me of my uncle, and he died a couple years ago, and he is a big influence on my life. I miss you a lot, and honestly, this pop rocks is amazing. It is gonna be Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses. Anytime I hear Sweet Child of Mine, all I can think of is him. So I would love to get this complete collection with Slash and Duff. It's a really cool set. And I love Guns N' Roses. There's so many songs if they come on that I become obsessed with. And I can probably listen to multiple of them on repeat. Let's open Axl Rose up and see more of them. Okay, so the first thing I notice about Axl is he does not stand well at all by himself. I think the microphone stand is supposed to help him, but it doesn't really. I do love the bandana, the detail on it, even the little lines here, just like a real life bandana. The shirt and everything, he's jamming out, he's ready to rock. They even got a ring on his finger, the plaid wrapped around him. This is a really cool pop. Axl Rose definitely stands out in it. And I love the red microphone and just the overall look he has. What do you guys think? Okay, so the next up is gonna be a really cool pop. When I saw this pop, I actually put some pops back because I really wanted him. It's gonna be Freddie Mercury from Queen. There are a lot of options here. I really want to collect the entire collection. There are 5 other Freddie Mercurys, and then the band. There are a lot to this guy. I want them. I very much enjoy this band. I enjoy so many songs, from We Will Rock You to Another One Bites the Dust to Bohemian Rhapsody. They just go. They have so many freaking hits that have changed the world of rock, and I'm ready to check them out and see a little bit more of them. So first thing, the mustache. The Freddie Mercury mustache is on point. The mic stand, the outfit, the chest hair. I love the cape. I think he's got Reeboks on. This overall look is fantastic. They really honored Freddie Mercury with this pop. I love the hair on him. I love the detail, even down to the belt buckle. What do you guys think? How do you think they did? And are you big Queen fans? Okay, so that was it for my basic Barnes & Noble. Now I'm gonna move on to a place called It's Sugars. We were walking down Kansas City, up and down the aisleways and into different stores, and walked into a sugar shop. Place was full of candy, and I mean lots of candy. It had gummy cereal, like gummy bear cereal, gummy worm cereal, had a 2-foot rattlesnake I got. Now that I think about it, I have no clue where my bag of gummy is and need to find those. But on the bright side, I do got these Funko Pops that I couldn't eat. And one of them, the first one in fact, is gonna be a Trix. Is for kids. This is awesome. It's a General Mills cereal. It's not super expensive or anything, but when I found it, I was like, holy crap, I got to get this bad boy. It was, I think it's on sale for like $3. So super deal, awesome cereal, awesome pop. And yeah, I got another one of my Funko Pop cereals now. Okay, so the first thing I notice is the top of the box actually looks like the top of the cereal box. And although he has big feet, he does not hold himself up. This is a basic pop, but it is cool. I like the face on him, the whole Trix outlook, and the General Mills logo. And the bag's pretty basic. You can see the top, like I said, and cereal box on top. The hands hanging out, like me knocking things over. Yeah, overall, this is a cool pop. I just wish it stood on its own. Okay, so the next one is still from Sugars, but it is, I guess, an Oreo exclusive? So yeah, it is gonna be a pack of Oreos with the Oreo exclusive sticker on it. I think this is a really cool one. Like I said, I found this at Sugars. I don't think this one was on sale, but still a really cool one. Great exclusive to have. It's something random. Let's pull this little guy out and look at him dip his Oreos in his milk. So the first thing I noticed about this pop is he's very small. Like very small. But he is super cute, got his tongue out ready to eat some Oreos and milk. He's a character of my own heart. In fact, I'm gonna eat Oreos and milk later because of this little guy. He stands on his own though, he's super awesome. The back is pretty basic. I just love overall his outlook though. About to eat some Oreos and milk, and yeah, this is super cool. Okay, so the next one is an actual It's Sugar exclusive, and I am a huge fan of this franchise. I That's all I gotta say. It is Harry Potter from Harry Potter. It is a, I guess, gold one maybe? I don't know. But he is super cool. I love this pop. It is a #1 pop. And yeah, I wouldn't mind getting the rest of the Harry Potter collection on the back of this. Super cool, I think. There's Gilderoy, there's Dobby, Hermione, and Harry, which is a weird group to go with, but yeah, I wouldn't mind getting all of them. But this right here is a super cool one from It's Sugar. It's an exclusive. Let's open them up and check them out. So the first thing I notice is the lightning bolt scar there. You can see it very dominantly. Also, the wand is really cool. What I've noticed though is these sugar pops are kind of small. Like, this is possibly the smallest pop I own. It is really cool though. I love the way they did the glasses, the eyes on him, his Hogwarts outfit. It is a really cool Harry Potter pop. I think, look, he's even got the robe on actually. Yeah, this is honestly a really cool pop. It's very small, but they did a great job showcasing Harry Potter, his scar, his outfit, the entire look of Harry Potter. What do you guys think? Okay, so the next two are also from Sugars. I'm doing one at a time, of course, but they are outside my normal range. But they're my first of my first, so I couldn't help it. I'll just show you. I got a Hello Kitty Funko Pop, but it's flocked and it's an It's Sugar exclusive. So I couldn't help myself. I saw it, and I'm the type where I very much like my exclusives, so I couldn't help but grab this one, and it's flocked. So let's open it up and check it out because I've never seen a flocked one. Okay, so back to the point, its sugar pops are all very, very tiny. This guy is itty bitty, maybe a 4-inch pop. But this Hello Kitty is really cool, and flock means fuzzy. I've never experienced it. It's like a suede kind of feel. It's really cool. The pop seems more, I don't know, more lifelike almost with it being flocked. And I do love the sucker, of course. Coming from Its Sugars, this pop definitely stands out. And to be my first flocked pop is a really cool thing. What do you guys think of Little Miss Hello Kitty? Okay, guys. So the next one and the last one from Its Sugars is right up the same alley. I'm not gonna lie, it's another Hello Kitty, but this one is a Diamond Collection exclusive. Super cool, never had one. There's a whole set of these bad boys that I think would be cool, honestly, to collect. I liked Hello Kitty weirdly just to stand out when I was younger, but like more like an attention thing, I think. I never got into it. I did live in Japan for a while, which was cool, but yeah, this collection actually looks cool. It's kind of cute, and I wouldn't mind it. Let's open this diamond boy up and see what's going on. Something tells me I'm gonna get glitter everywhere. So first thing, I was right about the glitter. It definitely is gonna be everywhere. But this pop is probably the biggest one from Sugar so far, weirdly enough. I think the unicorn head gets it. But I do very much love the tail, the teddy bear, the like unicorn look that Hello Kitty has going on, like she's doing her own cosplay. There's even like a eyelash for the the horse eye, which is interesting. Well, there's a mane. I like that Hello Kitty still has her bow. That is actually a rainbow mane. That is really cool. Yeah, this overall is a cool pop outside. getting glitter everywhere. What do you guys think?
Okay guys, so moving on from its sugars to the next place. Honestly, I got to go right before my birthday to a flea market with my family. It was really cool to get to go and hang out with my mom and stepdad. And in this flea market, I was looking around and I found a lot of cool stuff. I got a lot of practical stuff, but the main thing is I wanted to find Funko Pops. Of course, you go to a flea market and you're just like fingers crossed for something amazing. And I found a Funko Pop. It wasn't a Grell, it's not anything special, but the fact that I found it while I was out walking around with my family, and it was $3, made it worth it. It's gonna be a Black Adam pop. It is a little bit different than the one I have. I don't have anything else from this series either, but it was $3. Could not pass it up. It's a memory that I'll have forever, and yeah, I can't wait to pull him out and look at him closer. What do you guys think?
Okay, so this Black Adam is really cool to me. I just watched the movie for the first time, and this is where it looks like he's just been reborn. He's floating. They're probably pumping him full of bullets, and he's just floating through it. They did a really good job on the detail on his outfit. For $3, this is a great pop, honestly. His cloak is really cool. It's really tattered up. I very much enjoy it. Like I said, the stand of him just floating, the detail on his boots and gloves. They did a really good job with this pop for it being an older one. What do you guys think?
Okay, so the next one is gonna be the only one I got from Walmart, but it's a Pokemon. It's one of my favorites. It's gonna be Dratini. I love this Pokemon. I love the entire evolutionary form, and when I play the games, I always end up with these guys on my team. I'm super excited to have them. Let's open them up and see, because this might be another one without legs from the looks of it.
Okay, well now I'm starting to wonder if all the pops have been shrunk, because this guy's tiny too. But overall, for a Pokemon, there's not a lot of detail for him to add, but the diamond or crystal or whatever right here is really cool. He's got really cool detail on the ears. They're more like flippers, I guess, for the water. And overall, just the length of him, it's a really cool pop. For a Pokemon, basic, but I'm happy to add him to the collection.
Okay, so that was it for Walmart. Like I said, I only had the one. We're going back to Barnes & Noble now, where I got a couple of larger pops that I want to show off. I'm pretty stoked. The first one's gonna be a deluxe, and this is honestly such a beast mode pop. It is gonna be from Chainsaw Man. I'm pretty sure this is when he's in the elevator just fighting. This is such a cool one. There's all the zombies and the heads popping out. I have almost everything from the collection this goes to, except for the Kishibe. Yeah, this is such an awesome pop. Let's pull him out, open this bad boy up, and get a much closer look.
Okay, like I said, this is awesome. The blood coverage, the spatter, the little demon heads coming out and everything that are like Funko Pop form too. This is a super cool pop. Look at the detail on Chainsaw Man's head. The blades, everything about this pop is so freaking cool. This is my favorite deluxe I have now. My wife found it, and I am so stoked to add it to my collection. What do you guys think about this deluxe pop?
Okay guys, so the next one is not a deluxe, but it's the size of a deluxe. And it is gonna be yet again from one of my favorite animes, and probably my biggest collection of anime that I have. This is gonna be Big Mom from One Piece. It's not a deluxe, but she's the size of one. Like I said, it's Big Mom. What do you expect? This is an awesome pop. I couldn't believe it. I love I love the Big Mom story arc. She is honestly sad and beautiful and horrible and everything all at the same time. Her story arc is crazy. Lin, that was her name. And yeah, if you haven't seen this part of One Piece, check it out. And while you do that, we're gonna open up this pop and get a closer look.
Alright, so this Big Mom is terrifying. She's huge, she's angry. I love the fact they got the sword and everything happening with the face from her devil fruit powers. Got all of her rings on, her hair is done up, her outfit is amazing. Even the hilt of the sword coming out of her hand, that's super cool. The way her hair's done here is amazing. It's done like the Wano almost. I don't know, Big Mom is terrifying. I love this outfit. I love the way she looks, and I think they really killed it with this pop. Tell me what you guys think in the comments.
Okay guys, so the last thing we're gonna do today is gonna be a couple of sodas I got, hopefully to get a chase, maybe not. I haven't got one yet. We'll see. And then that'll be the end of the episode. So sorry it's been so long. I'm super stoked to get these sodas open. They are gonna be the Polka Dot Man from DC, Suicide Squad. I don't know what the chase looks like. I never look it up. I should. But either way, we're gonna find out if I get one of them. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and see what we got working. Oh boy, this one's a tough one. There we go. Okay. Almost cheated. I did, I almost cheated. I heard the jingle inside and was like, ooh, what's that? Okay. So I imagine this is the basic one from the can. This is super cool though. I very much enjoy the outline of him, the look, the polka dots all over him. He's got the goggles on, super fantastic soda. Let's see whether I got the chase or the regular on the first draw. It is gonna be the regular Polka Dot Man. And the can says 8,000, but the coin actually says 6,700. So that's pretty cool. I'll take that, that's a win. Let's see if we get lucky on the second one. I don't put a lot of faith in it anymore because Funko sodas are rare to get chases. If I do get the chase, I'm lucky. Let's dig in though and find out. Ooh, they made these polka dot soda mans difficult, but I got them, I promise. Okay. Oh. Holy crap, I got a chase. Oh my god. That is awesome. I cannot believe that. That is my first chase Funko soda. This is absolutely amazing. I cannot. That is awesome. Yes, let's pull out the coin. This is super cool. Let's see. You found the chase. Black light polka dot man. Look at that. That is awesome. I can't believe I finally got a Funko soda chase. This is cool. Heck yeah. That is great. I'm so excited. Okay guys, so that was awesome. I can't believe I got my first Funko soda chase. That is cool. I got my first diamond Funko Pop. I got my first flock Funko Pop. This birthday haul was absolutely amazing. I brought back so many good Funkos. And to end it all with that chase soda was absolutely amazing. I could not end it better. I just want to thank you guys for, I want to thank you guys for showing up with me, watching my videos. I hope you had a blast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And thank you for joining me on this awesome Monday. Happy Memorial Day. And thank you so, so, so much. Goodbye.